Good night, brothers and sisters, good night. What a beautiful sight is before me tonight. Las Lomas, you have come out tonight. Let me hear your voices. What a grateful night we have tonight, because tonight is the 19th of April. And that means, brothers and sisters, the countdown is on. The countdown to victory is on. The countdown to what will be one of the landslide victories that the United National Congress and the Coalition of Interest will ever come to. And you will remember tonight, 9 days left to go. 9 days left to go. But we have to keep faith. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm excited for the future of this beautiful nation. And I know in Horquetta, Talparo, you are excited also. So I want to bring greetings to all that have come to this wonderful location on this historic night. A couple days before the last week, I want to thank my brother, your candidate, your winning candidate. Let's hear it for Horquetta Talparo candidate, Mr. Watts. I want to thank all of the supporters, all of the executive members that have come out here to show their support for the United National Congress and the Coalition of Interest. And I want to thank, most importantly, the people of Trinidad and Tobago who will entrust us with their vote come April 28th. Wonderful blessings to our leader, our visionary leader, the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bisesa, Senior Counsel, all members of the media, all protocols observed. Tonight I stand here before you, not as a young man, but as a believer in you, a believer in this country, and a believer in the power of the people. And I want to tell you tonight that in Malabar, Mausica, an energy is moving through that community. Can I hear you, brothers to the left? Where are my Malabar, Mausica people? Can you smell the victory that is coming to us? Can you feel it? I tell you, when we walk the streets, when we walk in Peytonville, when we walk in Mahogany Drive, when we walk in Sabura Street, when we walk all over our constituencies, people are hearing the good news. And the good news, my friends, is that change is coming. Change is coming, and it is coming directly to your doorsteps. From this day forward, this is a rallying call. This is a rallying call for all of our supporters. We are leaving no one on the sidelines. We are all involved in this great process. Because I want to let you know, power concedes nothing without a demand. Power concedes nothing without a demand, my friends. And that demand has to come from the people. That demand has to come from your finger. So when you go on April 28th and you dip your finger in the ink, I want you to wake up like a general on April 28th. I want you to wake up like a warrior on April 28th. I want you to come out in your numbers on April 28th. I want you to show them that the people of Trinidad and Tobago have the power of change. You know, tonight, yellow is definitely the code. And it's the code that is sweeping every single constituency. From the east to the west, from the north to the south, from central Trinidad. I am telling you, people have yellow fever right now. The fever is on because the yellow is sweeping this entire country. And I see it right before my very eyes. And it is obvious. The writing is on the wall. Because one thing you cannot prevent, one thing you cannot shy away from, is that we have given you the chance. Mr. PNM, we've given you the chance. And you know what you have given us? What have you given us? I tell you, I go through every single street and community, and as we're walking through, all I see is decay. All I see is disregard. All I see is a government that doesn't care about you. All I see is a community that wants to be helped. All I see is hardworking people that want to help each other, but they can't. You know why? You know why? Because they don't have the opportunity that the government and the state is meant to provide. But I'm telling you here tonight, that will change. Because when you build a house, you build it from the foundation up. You don't build it from the top down. And the United National Congress and the Coalition of Interests, we are building from the ground up. And that involves every single individual here tonight. You know, it's laughable. The People's National Movement. They should take away people from that. It should be NM, a national movement. And then it should take away national as well, because that N don't mean anything to them. In fact, they should move the movement somewhere else. Get it out of Trinidad. We don't want the PNM here. We don't want them here at all. They've come up with this new theme. First, they were saying all in. We all in, partner. Yes, all of us together, united as one. Now I see, all of a sudden they're responsible. All of a sudden they turn from all in to now they are responsible. Right? Well, I have something to tell them fellas down in the PNM, in the Balize, where the Balize now turn yellow. You are responsible, Mr. PNM. You're responsible for crime. You are responsible for the murders in Trinidad and Tobago. You are responsible for dying babies in the ICU. You are responsible for economic collapse. You are responsible for a collapse of hope. You are responsible for the degradation of all manner that is sacrosanct in our society. That is what your responsibility has been to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. You know, the Prime Minister once said, we in the PNM are the only ones who can govern. You know who said that? Dr. Eric Williams. And you know what he also said? Democracy means responsibility. And if the government fails, it must go. Well, I am here to tell them tonight, it's time to leave. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. You need a driver? You need a driver for you to leave? The United National Congress, we have plenty maxi, we have bus, we have bicycle, we have skateboard, we have anything you want, but you must leave and go. We have a boat too. As I said in my last speech, the PNM don't move in boat, they move in yacht. So maybe they will take the big yacht and they will go. But I'm very happy here tonight. I'm happy to be at the footsteps of what is considered a great wall in the East-West corridor. And I am here to tell you tonight that that red wall that they've been speaking about is now a yellow wall. Because we will beat them from every single corner of this country. We'll beat them, I'm a partner in Arima. We'll come down the stretch. We'll beat them in La Horquetta, Talparo. We'll move all the way down to Lopino, Bonaire. We'll come down to Malabar, Mausica, and we will beat them there too. And let me tell Mr. Roger Alexander, Roger that, we beat them in Tunapuna. And Mr. Davis Perez will give it to them in St. Joseph. And when they come down by Saddam Hussein, it's Lex down the line as well. And don't feel the people in Port of Spain forget you either. don't feel the people in Port of Spain forget you. Because at the end of the day, one thing is true. People deserve better. People deserve better in this country. I tell you what, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. I want you to think about that for a second. Change will not come unless you are involved in that change. I have met so many young people in Malabar, Mausica during my walks. I've spoken to most members of society in those walks. I've spoken to the elderly, and I've spoken to a group of people, an age demographic who is often forgotten in this country. I want to speak directly to the young people of Trinidad and Tobago. You are the forgotten vote in this country. And you are the most vulnerable in the next 5 years. And some of you may say, well, I'm not political. Some of you may say, this don't really affect my life. But let me tell you something. Every single vote has power. Your vote has power. People have told you that you don't matter, young people. They have told you directly to your face that they don't care about you. And for 10 years, you have been in the doldrums. But I want to tell you, once every 5 years, you see this finger here? Once every 5 years, the power returns to every young person in Trinidad and Tobago. And it is your responsibility. You want to talk about responsible? It is your responsibility to vote. You're not voting for Dominic Smith. You're not voting for any candidate that we have on our slate. And I tell you, every candidate on our slate is one of dignity and honor. But you are voting for yourself. You are voting for you. So in every constituency, young man, young woman, I want you to take that name off. Take Dominic Smith off when you see the ads and place your name there. Because a vote for me is a vote for you. A vote for the United National Congress and the Coalition of Interest is a vote for you. Because there has been no government under the sun in Trinidad and Tobago that cares more for the people of Trinidad and Tobago than the United National Congress. I want to speak directly to my people, my friends, my brothers. You see them on the corner there? My warriors, let me hear you. My warriors in Malabar, Mausica. It have a fella. They call him the imitation Dominic. All you heard of him? Will the real Dominic please stand up? I am right here before you. He have a slogan. Rockin' with Dominic. Rockin' with Romaine, something like that. Well, I am here to tell you, when I went to the constituency of Malabar, Mausica, you know what they tell me? Romaine, you better rock so. Romaine, you better ride out. Because Malabar, Mausica is going to the United National Congress and the Coalition of Interest. And I'm here to tell you, we are riding with the UNC. We are riding with the United National Congress. We are riding with the Coalition of Interest. And come April 28th, we will take it home.